We out here with the smallest and cheapest Bluetooth portable speaker from the guys at Ultimate Ears. They're calling it the MINIROLL. Let's get into why this might be a purchase. Yes, what's good people, it's man like Jamo. Just a quick little overview today of the MINIROLL from the guys at Ultimate Ears, their newest, cheapest and most portable Bluetooth speaker, coming in at $69.99, call it £70 really. It comes just right under the Wonder Boom, which I think is about £90 if you're getting that thing brand new. So yeah, smallest, cheapest, most portable, let's get into it. Now, starting off with the design, I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me of a Google Home. I'm not mad at that because I've always wanted to take a Google Home out and about with me, but obviously Google Homes have to be plugged in to be functional. This thing is about the same size. In fact, I might even give you guys some B-roll of how big this thing is right next to my normal standard Google Home or Google Nest Home, whatever they're calling it now. But it's a little bit bigger than the JBL Clip 5. Not too much bigger. I guess, you know, they've all got their different dimensions kind of thing. They both got open USB-C ports as well. I need to actually put them on a scale to see which one actually weighs a bit more. But they've both got this kind of mini portable Bluetooth speaker situation where you can hang it on anything or wrap them on anything. And that's the market that these are trying to get into. Now, just like the JBL Clip 5 with the Ultimate Ears MINIROLL, you got the waterproof thing, you've got the little handle on the back, which you can actually remove as well and mount onto a normal quarter screw threader, which I think is quite useful if for some reason you wanted to, I don't know, tripod mount it and leave it as a little portable standing, I don't know, speaker on your desk or something like that. I don't know, you can mount it to something. I'm sure you guys have got a good imagination and them thing there. But yeah, no, it's quite a nice little design. You got your on button and your play button at the side. Those also double up as the pairing button for Bluetooth with a device and also as the pairing button for the multi-speaker link up feature, also known as Auracast. Now, just for you that don't know about the Auracast feature, basically means that you can link lots of speakers together to have them playing music at the same time. Now, you could do this with previous versions of Ultimate Ears gear and JBL gear for that matter, but with this new Auracast Bluetooth feature, you can pair bare speakers together. They're talking like an unlimited amount, all playing at the same time. There's one host and then every other speaker is kind of like a daisy chain speaker that's just copying what the host is doing. So if the host turns off, everything turns off. But if one of the other speakers that are daisy chained by the Auracast feature runs out of battery, as long as the host is still playing, everything else that's connected to the host will still play. You get what I'm saying? Now, on the front, you got the big plus and minus buttons. You also got some shortcuts where you can triple press to skip a track forward, skip a track backwards. There's some other, like, you know, shortcuts and stuff like that you can see in the little user manual, but bad man don't read the user manual, so those will forever remain a mystery to me. But you know, as a little speaker, it's pretty much cool. I love the fact that it's got the pairing instructions for how to connect it on the back of the speaker itself, fam. So it's never like you can get the speaker, even if it's pre-owned, and not know how to pair it to your smartphone. Now, in terms of the sound test, we've gotten to the point here where these little mini speakers sound a lot louder than they look, kind of thing, innit? I would put this in more of a little bedroom though, maybe a hotel room. Like, you know, the ones if you're doing a little holiday, you don't really want to bring the big speaker with you. You want something that can still make a little noise in the morning when you're getting ready, but something that can also fit in your suitcase and not cause the luggage to go overweight, kind of thing. That's where you're going with these mini ultra portable Bluetooth speakers. They definitely both fit that bill. I feel the MINIROLL sounds a bit clearer in terms of clarity and generally sounds louder. If you have both the MINIROLL and the JBL Clip 5 at 50%, definitely the MINIROLL sounds more clearer in terms of clarity. However, when you go above 70, 80%, just like with most mini speakers that literally have one driver, the clarity starts to fade away, the bass starts to fade away, and you do get that, you know, kind of boost in volume, but you get that at the expense of clarity kind of thing, and everything sounds a bit muddled up, which is not too bad if you're not sitting right next to the speaker. Like, you know, that's kind of okay. If it's in the corner, it's doing its thing. But if you're next to it, you probably won't want it to sound that unclear kind of thing. You get me? Another thing to note is that the MINIROLL doesn't really use an application. It's just there. It's just, yo, connect your phone and off you go kind of thing. So it's got the least amount of hassle with it, but it's also got the least amount of customization. Whereas the JBL Clip 5, it's got like a application from JBL. You can go in there, tweak the EQ a bit, try and squeeze out a little bit more clarity, or try squeeze out a little bit more bass. Obviously you're limited because it's a small speaker, but they give you that option to make you feel like you're doing something. So in that regards, the JBL kind of wins. But a lot of people like me just want to pick up the speaker and go. They don't even want to have to mess around with an additional application which wants you to sign in and give away your details. So yeah, no, it's a bit either kind of thing. Depends what you're feeling. Anyway, I've only used this thing for a week. In terms of comparing it to the JBL Clip 5, I would say it's definitely competitive. Like, you know, the sound I feel from the MINIROLL is definitely better, especially at volumes from 50% to say about 70-80%. Above that, it gets really distorted, which is the same situation with the JBL Clip 5, but not as much because it's quieter in the first place. It doesn't get as distorted as the MINIROLL does. I kind of like the clip function on the JBL Clip 5 a little bit more. I kind of like the app functionality. I'm a more of an app person than it, so I like the app functionality on the JBL Clip 5 as well. I also kind of just like the general connectivity and options that you've got on the JBL Clip 5 compared to the MINIROLL. Just stuff like having Google Fast Pairing, where as soon as I turn on the JBL Clip 5, it comes up with a prompt on my phone asking if I want to connect. Likewise, if I press the Bluetooth button on the JBL Clip 5, a prompt magically comes up on my phone or my nearby devices, even my computer, asking me if I want to connect to the JBL Clip 5. Whereas with the MINIROLL, you essentially have to do the old-fashioned thing of putting it into pairing mode, going into Bluetooth settings in your phone, finding the MINIROLL amongst all the other devices that you may or may not be around, and then connecting that way. It's not actually as long as it sounds, but you know, I just give more points where there are more points to be given, kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that was just a little quick overview of the Ultimate Ears MINIROLL, fam. I think it's definitely a wicked little speaker. Love the fact that it can literally clip onto anything with the included strap that comes on the back kind of thing. I love the fact that you can actually remove that strap and obviously connect it to a 3.4 quarter screw thread situation as well. Yeah, decent. It's got the waterproofing and everything. No issues there. It's just lacking some of the features that similar priced competition has. So I'm going to have to see Ultimate Ears step it up the next time. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.